Okay. I'm still in my work clothes and I don't even want to get out of them because I want to make sure I get this. Okay. So this is the process, my darlings. As it has been shown to me, as I have been on the journey of, still on that, okay, is the following. We go through all of the levels and parts to ourselves. So before I forget, I want to make sure that I create a video. And I'm going to leave this, that's fine. It's of all the parts to us. Okay? Okay, so usually before you start your healing journey, and I'm not talking about conscious physical healing, as in, I scraped my arm needs to heal. I hurt my lung somehow, my lung needs to heal, right? So I'm not talking about physical stuff. This is about healing the parts of us that we've sort of cast into the depths of our oceans. Okay, my darlings, and I say this because it brings up a very important point that I'm actually gathering more information on, which is the calling that we all have as human beings, people that are being human. Okay? Now, this goes on about being human in regards to just who you are as a person, right? Going through your process as your own person. Not so much, and I want to emphasize, not so much within the confinements of certain limitations, such as laws, for example, right? Or such as status quo belief systems that keep us all sort of in check. The calling is to bring up the gold. That's it. So the purpose here is to come in, right? Is to come in and automatically we are dealt with a card, with a hand. All right? Now, you will start to quickly, right, ground yourself into the earth. Meaning, right, if you're getting if you're getting what I'm saying, okay, good. When you come in very divine. That is why child energy, that is why baby energy, okay? That is why infant energy, thank you. Because that is the proper term, infancia. Thank you. Okay? That is why that energy is so coveted. When we get to elder age, okay? When we become elders, and that's important too because you want to ask yourself, what type of elder will you be? Okay? Elders, our ancestors were elders. Some of them, mine were for sure. Okay? It's about wisdom. It's about passing down wisdom, knowledge, experience, okay, parable. Now, that wisdom, that knowledge, those parable are not meant to be out of their ego, okay? Hopefully, once we become of the elder age, which by the way, I was mentioning how once we become of that age, that energy is also very coveted. It's also very sought after. This is spiritual warfare, my darlings. I'm not going to stop talking about it because it makes people uncomfortable. Okay? Been there. I am so grateful that I remember my brother would shake me because I wanted to do so many ridiculous things. Okay, you guys, I wanted to get my bubbies done. I wanted to get plastic surgery on my body. At some point, what did I want? I was looking for all types of excuses outside of myself as to why my life was not why my life was what it was and why it wasn't what it wasn't. Okay? For me, at least, stubborn soul. Not a bad thing to be stubborn, by the way, but we must learn to wield it. Every energy, every single feeling, every single emotion. Imagine wielding that energy at will, on purpose. Okay? This is science, by the way. Mathematics, science, physics. If you're called to it, please start studying it. You don't have to take a class from someone. You can create time to study on your own. Invest a few minutes, only when you're called to. And trust me, you will keep that information. Go when you're called, okay? Things will try to stop you if you're starting to do things that are out of your comfort zone or starting to do things that are out of your norm. There is an old self, and then there is a higher version of yourself. There is. Okay? Now, this is very important. Timing is important. It is important that the timing is on your guided timing. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Because you will feel people around you start checking for you. Like, I thought you said you were going to do that. Oh, whatever. Like, they don't see the fights that you have to fight. They don't feel them. Right? Because what happens after you fight? You get tired, girl. You get tired. Okay, it's normal. Just because I carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy. Don't let that bother you. Don't let it bother you when people can't recognize what you're doing for yourself. Okay? This is a journey you take alone. You take it around people, hopefully people that you trust, hopefully people that care about you. Okay? You take it alongside them as human beings here on earth, which is why it's important to integrate our earth self so that we can be of use to this group, to these people, to this family. Who are the ones you are concerned about, right? Your family, your significant other if you have one. Okay? But it's a journey you take on your own. It's a journey your mom takes on her own. It's a journey your baby takes on its own. Why? Because that is how it has been willed. And guess what God gave you? Will. Free will. Does the body rule the mind, or does the mind rule the body? You should know. Okay? So ask for discernment. And if you feel an emotion come up, go into it. Okay? If it's too heavy for you to process and you know you're going to lose your fucking mind here, you're going to just end it all, girl, the body is a blade that moves while the body is a blade that moves while your brain is writhing. Fucking beautiful. Okay? Ask for discernment, get some help from someone that you resonate with. Only that you feel safe with. And again, discernment, 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 okay? Because we can feel safe from an earthly perspective, but our earthly self can be very naive still, okay? And we need to advise her better, but we can't do that until we've opened up the channel. We're blocked, okay? Your highest self can't get to you unless you unblock the channel, my darling. Okay? All right. That's it. What was the whole point in the beginning? I want to make sure I circle around back. Hold, please hold. Dig up the gold. Okay? You got to go into those waters and literal, like gold is heavy, all right? We got to get it out of the water too. Pressure, creatures, depths, darkness, all right? All possible, by the way. Living testimony proof. Cool. Now, all right? So, oh, this is what I was going to talk about. The journey, how it goes. Oh, perfect. All right, so let's see. How can I put it quickly? I just want to get off this already. I just don't feel like camera ready, you know? And just like, oh my God, there's just so many critiques. I can feel it. You know, but it's just ourselves, our minds. What do I have to do? I have to talk to that part of myself that is like, oh my God, this about you, this about you, this about you. You're not this, you're not that. When I very well know what the fuck I am and who I am and what I've been through. So what are these thoughts that I'm having? They're older versions of myself that think it still is what it was in that moment. No. Okay? We've got to continuously check ourselves because that's the way you're going to catch yourself. When you've been laying on that couch too long, when you've been laying on that bed too long, girl, I know. When your eyes are too dry from looking at your screen, that's when you catch yourself. And those are the moments when you can change and be like, I don't want to take this action, but I'm going to do it. Let's start writing a plan. Let's start doing something else. Let's do some jumping jacks to get our bodies going. Like, I'm not kidding. That's a great hack, by the way. Like, literally get up and do like mountain climbers or like jumping jacks. Just bring yourself back into your body because you're getting high still. You're getting high still. It's a dopamine high, you guys. Okay? I feel like I'm grudging. I need to get this higher. But okay. I'm going to leave this video as it is, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.